Jones.
Anita Jones.
You'll never outwork me, I'ma outwork you. You say you got big dreams, time to show and prove. So you can make it off the elevator. That's right, like I made it off the elevator. You'll never outwork me, I'ma outwork you. You say you got big dreams, time to show and prove. So you can make it off the elevator. That's right, like I made it off the elevator.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Eat the Nugget Sundays. My name is Anita Jones and I am the CEO at Made It Off the Elevator LLC. For those who are tuning in for the very first time, Made It Off the Elevator LLC is a personal and professional development company where we specialize in motivation and inspiration to inspire people around the world. That's right, here we motivate, penetrate hearts, and change lives. I discuss a lot of subjective topics and topics that are critical and essential to the growing process, right? And so the goal is for people to come here, listen, digest the information, understand the information, make it applicable in your life, and or share it with someone that you may know. Send that person here so that they can grow and that they can learn and that they can take the knowledge and make it applicable to them lives so that they can be better individuals in this world. That's right. The goal is to put more positive words and positive energies because we know that there is enough bad. And so God put me here to be the voice and to make that change. And I am so excited to do it. That's right. Today I woke up and I definitely got my swag on. I hopped up out the bed and got my swag on. I looked in the mirror and said, "What? Hey, I'm getting shout out to Soldier Boy." I believe that's who sang that. Anyhow, moving along. And so today is Eat the Nugget Sunday, episode 20. That's right, episode 20. And the topic is life probation. Before I get into that, I want to talk about a current event. The current event is Coming to America 2. I just want to give a huge shout out to the entire team. Everyone that was a part of that process. All the people who collaborated to make that happen. I want to give a shout out to the director. I want to give a shout out to everyone who came together and built that project and brought it to reality and put it out here in the world for us to see. I love to see Black people come together and do amazing things. Thank you all for making me laugh. Okay, so now let's get back to the topic. Life probation. This idea sparked while watching the show For Life. Shout out to 50 Cent. The show is called For Life. I believe it runs on Wednesdays on ABC. I'm not sure exactly what times because I don't watch it as soon as it drops. I watch it when I have my little time in between. I love that storyline. Such a powerful story. And so this idea of life probation is not in reference to when prisoners come out and they're put on probation, right? Because that's what most people would think when you hear the term probation, right? You think, oh, okay, inmates, this person was in prison, now they're out on good behavior. And so they're being watched, right? So, and that's exactly what happens when a person is on probation. The probation officer is observing them to see if they can remain a good fit in the community. Then you have another type of probation, periods, right? For me, this example I'm going to give you is in reference to what I do for a living. One of the things that I do for a living, because I am a Renaissance. I like to think so. I am. I'm a Renaissance woman. Anyhow, I am an associate professor. And when you become tenure in the field, in this field of professing, there's a period that you're on probation. And during this period, I'm not sure if it's the first 3 years or 5 years of your career, something around there. you're being watched and you're being observed, right? You're being observed on how you teach. You're being observed. They're looking at the evaluations that your students give. They're looking at everything that a professor is supposed to do in that role to decide whether you should remain tenure and in that position. And so I thought, wow, when people are on a probation period, they are conducting the best behavior, right? They're on their best behavior. They're doing everything right so that they can remain in that role. They're doing everything so that they can reach the end result, which is either retirement for professors and or being able to remain free and not in prison, right? And so what did that tell me, right? When I was thinking about motivating people, talking about putting yourself on a life probation. There are things out here that you want to accomplish, right? And so during that process of getting to the end result, there are certain things that you must through. Everybody has to go through the process. You cannot escape the process when you're trying to become a great individual and when you're trying to reach higher heights and when you're trying to bring balance to all of those areas, right? And the four pillars, the four areas are what? They are mental, spiritual, emotional, and physical. And when you're working towards bringing balance in those four areas and you're pursuing those things that you want to do in life, it requires hard work, it requires discipline, it requires consistency, it requires persistence, right? Perseverance. It requires for you to be on your best behavior. And so how about we put ourselves on a life probation when we're honing in on those things and we're focused on what it is that we want in life. I'm not sure what everyone who watches me and who tune in to eat the nugget want out of life, but I can share this with you. What I want is, and I'm actually doing it, right? I'm working towards those things. What I want is to earn a PhD, and I am currently in my second year of my doctorate program. And you best to believe I will be the first in my generation on my maternal and paternal side to earn it. That's right. Set the example. Make the bar high for the generations beneath me. My goal is to be number one best-selling author, and that is definitely in the works. Believe it, that project is coming to an end soon. And my goal, another one of my goals, I'm not even going to share it with you. I'll share it with you later on. But the goal, the ultimate goal, is to motivate, penetrate hearts, and change lives one by one around the world. And guess what? It is actually happening because I am putting the work in. My goal is to be healthy, right? Because without health, I cannot do any of that. And so I put myself on a probation, period. A life probation. We're indulging in smoking and drinking. And you better believe that at Eat the Nugget Sunday, the topic of being addicted will be discussed. I'm not going to get into that right now. But I am putting myself on a life probation so that I can achieve these things and reach higher heights. And so my message to you is if you really, really want those things, put yourself on a life probation. Put yourself through the ringer. Go through it. We all have to go through the process. None of us can escape it. And so when you decide to put yourself under a microscope, be that person looking in on your behavior. Be that person looking in on the things that you're doing that you know are inhibitors to get you to the next level. You be your own probation officer, right? You be the person sitting on your own panel and observing the behaviors that you are doing that are not beneficial to the end result, right? Do that. Challenge yourself, right? Be your own person. Put yourself on a life probation where you're going to annihilate and eradicate procrastination. And that will be a topic to discuss too, right? That idea of procrastination on one of the nuggets. And so that is my nugget for today. I want you to definitely eat that nugget and understand that putting yourself on the life probation period can definitely benefit you. Thank you all for tuning in. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend and tell a friend about it. Bring your people here. And I definitely look forward to seeing you all next Sunday. Thank you so much. God bless for tuning in. And thank you. Excuse me. I meant to say God bless you. And thank you so much for your support and for tuning in. I will definitely see you all next week.
You say you got big dreams, time to show and prove, so you can make it off the elevator. Like I made it off the elevator. You never outwork me, I'ma outwork you. You say you got big dreams, time to show and prove, so you can make it off the elevator. Like I made it off the elevator.